Today I'm tasking myself with a challenge to make not one, not two, not three, but four oven mitts because they have to come in pairs, and finish the Rebel and the Rose, all in the span of a day of a beginner sewer who's never sewn oven mitts before. I just finished cutting out all the fabric for the four oven mitts, and it took me a bit longer than I thought it was gonna take, but also, book update for the Rebel and the Rose. Listen, this is a YA book, and I'm okay with spice, but in a YA book, was there a lot of things going into many detail as some spice books do? No. But I do think, as it is labeled as a YA book, I started reading YA when I was like 12, 13. I know personally, as working in a library, it was really hard to give book recommendations to kids of that age in the YA section because of all the newer books that have come in that maybe the first book's fine and the second book gets a little spicy, and it's like, well, they're 13. Do they really need to be reading about some sexual experiences? I personally do not mind it. It was fine to me, but I'm just thinking as if I were a younger, or if I was an adult of a like 12, 13-year-old, would I want them to be reading that as it is labeled as YA? Personally, no. I get it though, I understand, but I always am shocked whenever it is a YA book and they start going a little bit into these scenes more than just like cut to black, because there are romance books that literally cut to black that you're like expecting them to go into it and they don't. So when books like these go into a little bit more detail than I think is needed in YA books, I'm a little shocked to say the least. But I'm really enjoying it. Other than that, I think it's a really good book. I'm loving the characters. It's giving Six of Crows with like a little bit of heist and like a found family kind of thing, and this is very much Seraphine's story, and Ransom is just like the side guy who like occasionally we hear his thoughts and how he just like is madly in love with this girly pop. So I'm almost finished with my first one. That's until I realized I didn't put this back to back. This is the stuff that makes you just want to stop for the day, because it's like, well, what can you do? We have finished. Honestly, she's not bad. She fits. You know, for my first time making an oven mitt, I think I did pretty okay with what I had to work with. I did end up taking a break last night after I messed up, and I was like, you know what, you just need to stop for the night. So I woke up this morning and I finished it, and I have to go make 3 more of these.